Warhammer 40,000, Storm of Vengeance. Allowing push alerts. So I guess just hop right into the campaign here. Do you want to play as the Dark Angels or the Orcs? Why would you not play as the Orcs given the opportunity here? Let's see. Downloading more game content from the server. Please ensure you have an internet connection in order to retrieve the assets. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, you guys in chat, they're talking about how expensive Hearthstone is. I mean, like, welcome to collectible card games. Like, I've probably spent $20,000 on Magic the Gathering in my life, like, conservatively. And probably more than that, actually. Like, I have bought cards that, like, especially getting into playing Legacy, like, I have cards that are worth hundreds of dollars a piece with, like, 4-ofs in my deck. Like, Wastelands and stuff right now are insane. So it's not really anything new. Anyway, War Boss, Gazcall, give him another. Time to finish him off. Puny Umans, stick him, get stuck in, boys. All right, cool. And Gretchen Makari says, get him, boss. War Boss Gazcall says, Daka Daka Daka, that's how you do it, kill them. Gretchen Makari, look at that. Those is rockets. Who's firing rockets at us, boss? They is Orky rockets. War Boss Gazcall responds, they ain't our boys. Get down there and give them some Daka. They're after our loot. All right, cool. So we'll start by building a Bad Moon Camp. Select a building plot. So click one of these. Bad Moon Camp. Bad Moon Camps generate teeth, which are used to deploy troops into battle. Let's see. Now let's call in some boys. For that, we'll need to deploy a War Boss hut. Now select another plot. The green bar to the left of the War Boss hut indicates the remaining time until stuff's ready. This will take a few seconds, so let's use that time to deploy another War Boss hut. Yeah, see, the thing with like collectible card games though is that like better cards doesn't equal better players. Our first boy is ready. Simply drag the card from the building onto one of the 5 battle lanes. Oh, it's neat. The enemy has to play their own boy. Don't worry though, he's injured. Our boy should make light work of them. This is almost kind of vaguely disappointing that they use the Warhammer license to like a lane-based battler. Alright, so when a unit reaches the end of the lane, it will commence attacking the building plot itself. If this falls, the unit can then take the lane, destroying other structures permanently. Good work. Capturing a lane deals a severe blow to the enemy's economy, but it's not over yet. You'll need to capture 3 lanes in total to win, so let's keep going. I mean, something to consider with like collectible card games and spending money on it is like, if it's something you're enjoying, like, does it really matter that you're spending money on? I mean, it's a hobby. Hobbies are expensive. Alright. Continue. War Boss Gazcall says, Zogoff, this is my loot. War Boss Nazdrag says, I was to air first, you Zogoff. War Boss Gazcall responds, ow, I ain't ever seen another ship. How did you get here? War Boss Nazdrag responds, that's for me to know, innit? Let's see, War Boss Gazcall says, don't you know who I am? I'm Gazcall Mag Uruk Thraka, the prophet of Gork and Mark. I'm the biggest, baddest warlord there is. You got to tell me. War Boss Nazdrag responds, you know something I think could come to some kind of deal. I'll tell you how I got on this rock without a ship if you and your boys come with me and on a little job I got planned. War Boss Gazcall says, I'm listening. Alright, so play here. War Boss Gazcall says, so what's the thing? Just a teleporter. You can go from here to there just by walking through it. Sounds like something the pointy ears would have. Well, I have it now. I has a plan that will make us a lot of teeth. Use how to teleport from Ulk down to a Yumi Rock and kick their teeth in. But they ain't expecting it. What is this Yumi world? How does you know there's fighting to be had there? Oh, there's fighting to be had there. This ain't any Yumi Rock. How does you feel about stomping Space Marines? Alright, start by building 2 bad moon camps to ensure a steady teeth. Now fill the remaining with war boss huts. Cool. Turn these feet of the game. Alright, yeah, cool. Bomber exchange your card deck. You can use this to store cards you may not want to use right away. Selecting a card just generated from a building and trying to move. Alright. Oh, that's kind of neat. So yeah, I don't know, like, it's always seemed kind of crazy for me to people to get all worked up about, like, spending money on hobbies. I mean, like, everyone spends their money that they work for in their own way. Like, I don't necessarily think it's bad to spend money on Hearthstone cards if you're enjoying Hearthstone. It seems pretty reasonable to me. I've spent a lot of money on Magic cards because I really like Magic stuff. And when I was into like sports cars and motorcycles, I spent a lot of money on those. Like, you just... The whole reason you work is so you have money to buy things that you like. So... I don't know. It kind of drives me crazy when people from the internet get all like judgmental about people's hobbies and what they spend their money on, because like I can promise you, if the most judgmental internet jerk off that, you know, is all pissed that you're buying virtual goods, like posted their bank statement, like any single person could pick through it and be like, oh, why are you buying all this? Why are you spending money at Steak and Shake? Like, you know, whatever. Just stupid. No one has any perspective. Alright, so you level up and earned a skill point. Let's try to learn a new ability. Okay, what do I need to do? Alright. Welcome to the skills menu. Every time you level up, you get 1 skill point, which you can then spend to unlock new units and upgrades. You can see your current experience, progress, and remaining skill points at the top. Every skill costs 1 point. Alright, so we'll learn about these guys. Although they're extremely weak in combat, they're also extremely cheap to deploy and quick to generate. They can shoot on adjacent lanes and in great numbers that can overwhelm their opponents. Alright. Well, the use was not wrong. They really wasn't expecting that. Told you, he always thinks they're smarter than what they are. Now let's go smash up that city over there. My boys need more stomping. Hold on, we gotta do some strategizing. Their Yumis have some big power thingies that they need. When the mechs plug in their teleporter, we can bring them through the big guns, alright? Alright, listen up boys, we got it for easy so far, but now things is gonna get harder. What's the plan, boss? Our Yumis ain't got some things we need. We're gonna need to stomp that city over there and capture a big gun, while Nazdrag is gonna get the teleporter juiced up. This sounds like a Yumi plan. It's complicated. If it was proper orc thing, it wouldn't be making my head hurt. Alright, that'll be making your head hurt if you keep that up. Mork and Gork tell me what you do, so unless you want me to kick your face in, get back in line. Alright. War boss hut. Selected to bring up the tactics menu. Alright, generate these guys. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wish I could figure out why people on the internet likes complaining about like value propositions so much. Like, what difference does it make? Who cares? Game seems kind of lame so far. I think I'm just gonna play through this one and then move on to next game here. There's been so many of these kind of like lane-based battle games. It's kind of hard to get excited about another one. Like, it is kind of cool that they're using the Warhammer license and stuff, and it's neat how strictly Games Workshop controls that license in regards to, like, you know, these orcs in this particular game will look exactly like the orc figurines that... Oh shit, I should have put that guy down there. Will look exactly like the orc figurines that you buy at the store or whatever else. They look like every other Warhammer video game and things like that, but I don't know. It really seems just okay. So, yeah, that's Warhammer 40,000 Storm of whatever. I don't know. Let's see what else there is in this game as far as DLC is concerned. So it looks like we can buy additional units to deploy Dreadnoughts, Deathwings, and Storm Boys. So not sure if you eventually get those in game or whatever else. There's a multiplayer or a hardcore mode that you can put on, and multiplayer mode. So I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, if you're crazy about Warhammer, give this one a look, I suppose.